And Manny, when you do something that astounds me, I would also give you the same praise.
You give me no praise.
Manny, you know why? Because you want it. And I don't give people what they
I
want.
Fucking deserve it.
I see. That's why you don't get it, Manny. That's why you don't.
I do everything on this channel.
You do. You do. And we appreciate everything that you do.
The only person that appreciates me is Jimmy.
Welcome
Word,
everyone
it's done.
to the
That's the new
untitled
lifestyle.
to the untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am, of course, Lord Manny Hayes, and he is
Marcus, the grand finale. Wah, wah. Where are my graphics? Why is there no budget for my graphics? No! The man has CG confetti. They don't know what to do. Oh, he's on an acid trip. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. He gets laser pyro confetti. I'm sitting here with nothing. I'm here in nothing but a podcast sweater. This is nonsense.
I didn't even. Do you know what? I was so excited about my new graphics that
Yeah.
I didn't even notice the podcast.
I love you, podcast sweaters. Me and you. Just me and you. Without confetti and lasers. I guess a thumbs down emoji that follows everybody, I guess. I don't know what that was for.
I mean, if I do double thumbs down, it starts raining.
What a wicked power to have, Manny. Why would you ever go like that? And why would it mean rain? Why would it mean rain? Yeah, but what thumbs down means rain? Hellfire brimstone!
Because I'm really unhappy with you.
So what do you do store? They need to add this to Weathermen or weather people out there on TV. It's going to rain.
Yeah, so I've been Lord Manny Hayes. He's been
Marcus, the grand finale.
And we are out of here. Peace. What was that? Force push?
Yeah.
Oh, I got balloons.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's the way that we want to end the show. Balloons.
I mean, we could have some confetti if you really want, Marcus.
No, I don't want anything. Just blow it up. I don't have it now.
It's not working. Yeah.
I can do it too. I can do it too. I just gotta believe.
Don't stress too hard. You might shoot yourself. See, I'm more of a very simple man. All I need, and when we get these holiday gimmick matches, is have object placed on head and become said spooky or festival or turkey head. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah. I enjoy the Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, so let's get into the show. Welcome everyone to the untitled Robert Sala show and Papa Shanko.
Papa Shanko. I have questions for you, sir. Before you get into any questions for me, I have questions for you. Are you really going to stay with Zach Wilson for all of the season?
I believe Zach Wilson has played great football for the last several games. We are sticking with Zach Wilson because Aaron Rodgers is currently injured.
But free agency. There has to be somebody out there. I mean, Cam Newton wouldn't be worse.
I believe the trade deadline is today.
so I don't think any trades are gonna be done.
No, because I believe the trade we would have done was Kirk Cousins from the Vikings, but he's now injured.
Oh, that would have been a good move. But you know, as much as I want to criticize you, little did anybody know Papa Shango, huge Green Bay Packer fan.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
When did Papa Shango obtain the power of the podcast sweater?
It was laid down to him. It was laid down to me. I've been controlling Marcus this whole time with my power of voodoo. The podcast sweater is just a part of a little bit of my voodoo. This is 2023, and my voodoo is commercially woke, and it has the podcast.
Commercially woke.
Yes.
That's new.
Yeah, that's 100% new. I don't know if I've never said that in my life, but my HR and PR people told me this is the best way to do this. Hey,
Marcus, I'm overheating, so I am actually going to remove what I'm wearing.
And I'm going to die in this outfit until I figure out I can't breathe anymore.
So what I'm going to ask you to talk about, because it's currently in the news, is the it's basically the same story, but they've changed it for AEW. So do you know how we normally get the story of Vince tore up the script 1 hour before Raw?
Yes. I missed those stories.
Yeah, some AEW talent have been complaining to I think Dave about when they turn up to TV, they don't know what they're doing till very late in the day, and they don't essentially know where their stories are going.
Oh. So the reason was this is because everything is leaking to Dave and everything, right? I believe that's the main reason.
I believe that's what Jerry Lynn said.
He's a credible source. But I am going to agree with Jerry Lynn with, if the wrestlers knew how to shut the fuck up, and I mean that with all due respect, and not go, they're doing this with so-and-so, and so-and-so's getting called into the roster. Ah! Ah! How?
Wait. I'm you.
Is it possible? The Voodoo! No, this is Voodoo! Well done. Well played, Manny.
Do you know I put these on and instantly they started steaming up like your glasses?
Yeah. Well done. Oh, I'm sorry I'm doing white face, everybody, by the way. But if Finn Balor can get away with blackface every single demon appearance, I can get away with this.
Biscuit! Happy Halloween,
Marcus and Marcus.
I was about to complain. It's my name first before Marcus's. I was like, oh yeah, wait, I am Marcus today.
But now you're wondering which Marcus are you? And you're like, I had to be the one in front.
Can we do a spin-off show of Sister and be Marcus?
Yes.
Marcus.
I must not miss. We can do the full intro separation. I'll tell you this, I'll be the one raised by Jack K. Okay?
Oh, you want a little bit of spice.
I want a little spice in my life, yeah. You can have all the class and grace and the good upbringing and the money and the suburbs.
You mean they also got Roger?
Oh, yeah. You get the package deal, Roger. Go home, Roger. Next Halloween, we're doing Sister. Full intro and everything. You want to know why? Because they don't talk about basketball. They don't talk about basketball. They talk about anything else.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Give me a second.
I don't understand why he just can't use the same equipment as always. Every time it's new equipment.
It's a flex, isn't it? That's what Eric's
is.
about.
Just flexing on us. Just
I got more money than you.
Well, before we start talking, let's do a quick recap of the week in wrestling, of any news of any kind, of stories or
Let's
whatnot.
talk about SmackDown really quickly then. What actually happened in it?
Yeah, Manny, nothing actually happened. They kept things simple on SmackDown.
Oh,
What the hell?
oh.
How does changing cameras switch shirts?
Well,
Why are you inverted, Marcus? What is this? What is it? I knew he wasn't that cold. I knew it.
I am the opposite podcast sweater.
How dare you be Negus podcast sweater?
Yes. Do you know how hard it is to get dark gray shirt notice?
It is. Amazon will give you this in a day, and they could ship you one at 7 in the morning to 11.
Nah, you know, this is not a sweater. This is a Henley, but you know, it got the same two-tone look. And you know, Marcus, we all want to feel the power with the podcast sweater. So these are the podcast spawn. So they're just, you know, a little bit of everything from everywhere else. Because realize, Marcus, your sweater is one of a kind.
It's two. There's another one out there on eBay that I'm thinking about scooping up.
The eBay ones are harder because they do not come in my
Wait,
size.
what do you want? All the power?
I want all of them.
Power.
There can only be one, Manny. I must collect all the Infinity Stones. If this is Highlander, there can only be one. I needed a hug, okay?
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm Eric.
I'm Lord Manny Hayes.
And I'm going to think about who I am and contemplate my life decisions. Marcus, the grand finale.
Unfortunately, Marcus, we know who you are, and you're not who you think you are because it's all about the podcast sweater. And I do acknowledge the podcast sweater once again.
Your tribal chief.
No, not you. The sweater.
The tribal sweater.
I'm the king of the ropes, and I have a tribal sweater. I have ruled the wrestling world.
Well,
You're one half of the king of the rope.
And you know, Carry Cross is Puerto Rican, which people need to need to understand.
So is Damian Priest.
Well, Priest is 100%.
Someone in the
you
mid-card
see
mess
Priest,
referred
and you
to-
go, he's 100% Puerto Rican.
Someone in the mid-card mess referred to Samoans as Asians, and I found that very strange to even accept.
When we
Manny,
do a
it's
heritage,
close.
Pacific Islander, Asian, American.
Well, because like the thing is, some people try to now put Samoans as Pacific Islanders, and then you know you also have
They are.
Well, but the thing is, some people group Filipinos as Pacific Islanders, so that's
I
why
think they are.
Well, then people also consider Filipinos Asians, so that's how you might consider Samoans Asians. If they're both Pacific Islanders, Marcus, just saying.
I
Therefore,
didn't
I'm
need
claiming my
disagreement
right.
with. That was
I'm
Manny
claiming-
that had a
I'm-
disagreement with it.
I'm claiming my right to the bloodline.
Oh,
Mine. What am I?
Here we go.
We got Batista over here.
Manny,
We got Shotzi Blackheart, and now
Manny.
we've got the bloodline.
I have bad news for you, and I'm reading this paper right here. You are of Samoan descent. However, you are the bloodline of Samoa Joe. You're not of the Knuckle family.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
This means I'm
I'm
fat.
sorry.
I'm just all we got is weight. All we got is weight and cigars now.
And,
You know, we
and
got
Bob-
the vignettes 2 weeks in a row. I bet you we're never going to see Samoa Joe again.
Why is it? It's no follow up to the vignette. No follow up.
All right, Manny, quick question before we start the season premiere of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Oh, would you rather have the power of the urn with the Undertaker, you know, be Paul Bearer and being like, I can sick him, the power that Teddy Long basically had, and Paul Bearer? Only 2 men have ever had that. Maybe Brother Love and Ted DiBiase sampled it a little bit, but they never had the true power that Paul Bearer and Teddy
How
Long
dare you,
had.
Mark? First of all, I'm gonna let you finish. But how dare you talk about Ted DiBiase like he's Kanye West about sampling the Undertaker's big powers?
He didn't have him long. He had him for the team. He had him for Survivor Series, and that was kind of it. He didn't really like keep it. He sampled it. It was like, nah, I'm not buying this, man. This kind of creepy. He smells like brimstone. He's grabbing my style. He's grabbing my style. Yeah. Like he might be a zombie or he's on drugs. I can't have this ruining my reputation. And depending on the drugs, it may be the bad drugs. I'm just on cocaine, said DiBiase. I don't know what this guy's using. So that cramped his style. Or would you rather have the genie in a lamp? Because I feel like they have the same power. Genie and lamp and Urn and Undertaker.
Well, genie in a lamp, you get whatever you want.
Yeah, but you also own a slave.
Yeah, but what version are we talking about? Free genie where he did whatever the fuck he wants.
No. He's working for you. He's working for you. He got 3 wishes, and and that 3rd wish, he hoping you free him, but we know damn well Manny ain't freeing him. Get back in there.
Wait, am I allowed to ask? In my 3rd wish, am I allowed to ask for more wishes?
You don't. The rules are you can't bring people from the dead. You can't make nobody fall in love with you, and you can't ask for more wishes, Manny.
That's fine. I'll take the power of the urn. I don't like the restrictions of the genie.
How dare you come here with your quote unquote restrictions?
What would you do?
I'm taking the power of the urn because I want to be WWF champion. Why get a genie to wish for that when I can get
I think if you ask the genie, if you ask the genie to make you WWE champion, I don't think he'd allow you to do that.
I think he would, as he made Prince Ali Ababa become Prince, and he gave him an elephant and everything. I think he would give me Paul Heyman, and he would have, and all of a sudden I have rock hard abs, and I'm Roman.
They saw through that. They saw through that. They saw him as a street rat. They saw him through as a street rat. So they would see you as a fake champion.
Yeah, I would be exposed as Nick Aldis, NWA champion. All right, Manny, here's the question for you. I had last night. The Judgment Day has pulled this shit every single week. They come out there, they surround the ring, someone comes out and makes the save before they're able to attack. I think they need a new plan of tactics. Anyway, Manny, how you getting out of this? Let's say me and Eric are not in the back. Probably wouldn't make the save anyway. Like Drew, just be like, damn it, Manny, I'm sorry. I'm not getting my ass kicked today. My Damian Priest. But let's say we aren't there to make the save. How you getting out of this scenario? Because I know how I'm getting out of this.
I'm attacking Dom. I know I can get Dom. I may go out, Marcus. I may get destroyed, but I'll make sure I get that cheap shot on Dom. I went out trying.
All right, my move. You know what? I'm almost a 300-pound man. Rhea Ripley, yes, is yoked out of her mind, but I am baseball sliding. I'm getting out of it.
Wait.
Baseball Marcus. Slide on her side of the ring.
At the start of this show, of this broadcast, you said we have now the power of the urn. Does that not mean we can turn off the lights and just escape?
No, can be. But I feel like we would be really shitty at our power where we try to turn off the lights and we just like shoot lightning. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted.
No. Marcus, you clearly have not remembered what we last watched with The Undertaker in '99. I have got the power to earn. Rhea Ripley is now my disciple. I do what he did to Sable and choke her, or try to sacrifice her.
Manny, you fail to remember that yes, we do have the power to earn, but we are not the Undertaker. We are Paul Bearer. Okay, you need to understand that. You can't just choke people. You're gonna be like, yes. Get that shit out of here. Get that funky thing out of here.
Picked out your whole plan of taking the power to earn to become the champion. Paul Bearer was never champion.
Exactly, but I will do it by osmosis, Manny, like Christian and Luchasaurus. I don't plan on actually getting in there. I plan on going, oh yeah.
Hey, what happened to Old Face? I ain't seen her in a minute.
Who's Old Face?
The one that was worshiping Trish. You Zoe Stark. Where's she at?
You know what? Refer to his own face. It's really ridiculous.
No, the only reason why
Because I
I
knew
thought
who you were talking about.
the only reason
He's the shit too.
the only reason why I said because I saw the other old face of Bushi who apparently confirmed that he has an AEW contract, and I'm like, Bushi, you like 3 years too late, man. I remember we used to be in shape.
He was in shape, and
He was like the rising sun. Now he's like the eclipse.
You know, I was excited for the return of Ibushi until I saw the return of Ibushi and went, "Oh, that's what we got left." Hey, Manny, if we were the Avengers, who would Eric be?
The Hulk.
I got him a smart Hawk. Who, you know, we're like, oh, come on, I want angry Hawk. I want you angry.
So who would you be?
Who would I be? I would probably be one of them. What's the Thor people that are playing games with Thor?
the
rock guy. Yeah.
So you're just an NPC.
Yeah, I'm not even a real thing. No, maybe I'm a Star-Lord. Maybe a Star-Lord. I fuck it all up probably. Talk a lot of shit, playing stuff. I'll probably be Star-Lord.
Thor? No. I ain't Thor.
You don't have the hair to be Thor, Manny. You don't have.
I could be when he cut his hair.
You don't have the physique of Thor.
Can I be Korg?
Sure. Yeah. So here we are, casting ourselves in the Revengers.
Revengers.
Yeah. Out to do more petty than good. Revengers assemble. Yeah.
I think I'm more a bad guy, if anything.
Yeah, you want to go heel on this one? What heel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe are you?
I think I'm Thanos because I do think I take it too far. Now let's look at your birthday message. Let's look at your birthday. I didn't have to go that deep, but I did.
Man, what's the level of what's the villain from Captain America Civil War who was like planning, you know, who found footage of Tony Stark's parents dying via Winter Soldier? What was it, Baron something? I forget. The guy that does the dance and shit.
Yeah.
I forget his name. I'm just gonna call him Baron. That would probably be you in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You assassinated the president of Wakanda. Fucking got video to break up the Avengers, and then you're like, just take me to jail. It's fine. You know, I would have kicked his ass. If I'm Black Panther, I may not kill you, but I'm gonna do some Batman shit where I kick your ass. You wish you were dead. It's like, no, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna scratch you a little bit, like a lot. I would love Black Panther's offense. Comes at you like this with his claws.
So we've already spoke about the dejected Shinsuke Nakamura, but he's jumped by Ricochet, which starts off a series of events.
So I am not blaming Shinsuke for anything he did tonight. I'm just saying the man has lost the WWE World Championship. He lost. He had a plan. He was going to destroy that back, and then he lost to a Falcon arrow through a table. The man's dejected. He's feeling his age, probably. Like, I'm washed. And then all of a sudden, this uncharismatic black man just punches me in the middle of an interview I didn't want to do. I'm going to kill him. That's my response. There's going to be bloodshed tonight.
Yeah, so this is when so I'm going to skip ahead because it just fits better. The number one contenders match. Ricochet comes out. Ricochet is now jumped by Nakamura.
Yeah.
And Nakamura got the business. Nakamura got more than what Ricochet gave him.
Yes. Nakamura got the whole, like, as Ricochet took a piece of cake, a piece of birthday cake, Nakamura decided to put his hands, claw out the name, and go and eat the whole fucking cake and say no one else is getting any tonight.
Well, this
And Bronson
basically
Reed
is
seems sad on this cake and none. He's like, there was cake.
this is basically the story of Manny versus Marcus the grand finale on who can destroy each other's birthday.
Oh, yes. July 28th, Manny.
Yeah, that's if you even remember.
Manny, it is seared. It is burned into my brain. I have put together a revenge page. Okay.
Yeah.
I may even outsource this to revenge.com. I don't know if that's a site, but I'm sure it should be.
Marcus, had a diabolical plan, and I executed well.
I want to call the Revengers and get the petty officers.
Excuse me.
out there.
No. This is between me and you. No one else can get involved in this.
No. It stopped being between me and you when you threw William Utah involved, Manny. And we got really personal.
Yeah,
you
I paid him. Think what else I asked to do. I asked Wes to send in a video, who's currently in the chat. Did not send me anything. I asked Jen, also not in the chat, but also a friend of the channel, did not send me anything. So in theory, yes, I did try and get people to get you back. But no, they were just pawns in the game because I was going to cut them out anyway. Because it was just going to be them sending you a happy birthday, and then like when the record skips, like, and it goes all silent, it was going to play into into the promo.
Manny, you know what hurts more in there, Patty, is that you told me that you had them do the video and that they didn't hit the video, and it made me go, they didn't care. All alone. That hurts more. Okay.
Dragunov comes out. He fell while he was climbing the ropes, which I love.
But yeah, right away, I'm giving Dragunov a strike, Manny. I'm back to giving strikes. I don't know why today.
Because he lost the goatee, right?
He lost the goatee. Not because he fell on the ropes. Not because, I have a problem with his suit or his promo or anything. No. What happened to the goatee? You don't just get that Colonel Sanders goatee to fight a black man and then shave it off once you defeated that black man. Once you went to depth, you didn't know you had to go to.
This is how I know. This is how I know why we are the kings of the ropes. And we didn't even announce that today, but you should know. My second line after he fell getting up on the ropes was, so he accomplished his goal and the goatee goes, ?
Yeah. Bring the goatee back.
Marcus, knowing him,
I want to be back next week.
Knowing him, it probably grew back after his segment.
Yeah, because that shit just popped up out of nowhere the first time, going like, what? He didn't have one last week. Yeah.
You can never take away. You can never take away what Kenny does in the ring. But I think as making him evolve from where he was in New Japan to now he's in front of an American audience, it really gives people who are not into that whole New Japan and stuff like that, it gives them a hard thing. Like, what was so special about this guy? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't have that specialness, that mystique about him anymore. I mean, and it's sad because Kenny is a great in-ring performer. I mean, like, he showed more personality when he was feuding with the New Day online, talking about their nonsense. So it's just like, I really need them to figure it out, personally, for me, to make me feel better.
Do you not think it might be a case of...
He turns his camera around.
Yeah, I know. I just don't... Stop fiddling.
I'm gonna start doing my points like this. That shit float in front of the camera. It's like you're playing airplanes as a kid.
Hey, Marcus, we did play some airplanes as a kid. Don't act like we didn't.
No, we did, but I'm just saying that's what it looks like you're doing on camera. It's like, look what I can do. Why are you moving? Like, at first when Manny was like, why you moving? I was like, whatever, it's gonna stop. But then you still look like you're building a robot.
I'm coming to take over the world, Marcus. That's what I'm doing.
I don't know if you remember RoboCop when they're put simply RoboCop and he's just looking at him on the screen like, and they're just talking shit like, I don't know, we need to work on this. That's what it feels like me and Manny are. We're RoboCop eyes just watching you grab stuff, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Turn
Yeah,
them
and
off.
it's been going on for way too long. That's the problem.
Well, I figured this was the best place to test everything while I conversate with you guys.
No.
No.
You don't, this isn't a trial thing.
Yeah, we're on time constraints, all right? People got to go to work and get rest.
Mm.
Why'd you become a ghost? Well, all of a sudden we got a Tony Storm vignette. Are we going to commercial?
It's still a work in progress. I'll figure it out. But continue. I don't want to distract you guys anymore with my shenanigans.
A few moments later.
So, I guess we're moving to NXT.
I think that.
Yeah.
Sorry for the distraction. You guys both were looking down, and I was like, I guess we're not.
Well, I was
going to
listening.
NXT.
Yeah, Mark, it's called paying attention to somebody when they're talking.
No, wait, no, when you see their eyes going like this.
So, Mark, are you trying to tell us after how many episodes of this show that you've done with Manny and in the shows that you've done with me, now you're demanding eye contact from us?
It wasn't eye contact. It was like you guys look like you froze. That you guys were
Normally, I'm not that distracted on a Tuesday, Thursday, but because Eric's here, there's an extra person talking, which means I'm allowed. I can look at other things on the screen.
I would like for you to go back to that footage of when I'm talking, Manny. The 48-minute, 7-minute back, and you look at your two selves and see if you guys were actually in the room. Like,
I guarantee you, I guarantee you, I was probably distracted.
Both of you guys were, and I was like, I'm out of words. Are we going to NXT?
Well, it's very rare for you to be out of words.
Yeah, Mark, you don't never run out of words, man.
I don't, but I can. I'm trying. We're at 49 minutes and we haven't said a single word about NXT.
We'll start talking about NXT.
Well, this is Eric's fault.
You let him on.
Wow.
It's both of your faults. You both get a timeout. You hear me? Go to your room, and you go to your room.
Well, then start talking. We don't time out there.
Well, technically, you guys are all in your room, so I got nothing.
Yeah, but we'll just shut up. We'll let you talk.
I'm dealing with the fiddler here.
Let him fiddle on the roof, Manny. Let him fiddle on the roof. Okay? Okay. We can go through the show. We can go through it.
No,
NXT began with a video package of highlight last week.
I can't concentrate in the first place because all I see from the corner of my eye, I'm looking at the notes, so I'm looking here. But then all I see from the other side of my eye is something moving like this. And that's him.
One eternity later.
Gentlemen, we start by talking about Friday Night Smackdown. And earlier in the week, when I popped up on your show, we had this discussion if Smackdown could
according to the comments, when you ruined our show.
Hey.
The Tinkerer just
No, Marcus.
I was gonna retaliate and start just adjusting stuff on the middle
No,
of your
Marcus,
show.
I was gonna do this.
I'm just my nuts.
I was gonna put the face tracking on my camera and just start moving around. Like,
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Can't fuck with me, Eric. Look, I'm all over the place.
Ready? For me, ready? It looks like you're trying out to be one of Bailey's old blow-up dolls at that point.
I'm just saying, you can tinker with the camera all you want. I don't even have to touch it. Look, oh, he got the whole world in his hand.
Well, it was Manny
I'm going to adjust my nuts on the show off camera.
Manny has lost his gosh darn mind. So Marcus, while Manny composes himself since he's walking around with his camera, Marcus, do you think SmackDown and what they did?
Can you think of one Usher song other than "Yeah" that you want to hear at halftime at the Super Bowl?
Other than his sex music.
My Way?
Is that really a song that gets you hyped for NFL? That's more.
Yeah, you wait. My
like,
Way. Well, you know, as I posted his new song about boyfriend, he ain't shit. I would stand by that. He said, if you looking for your girl, you can find her with me. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You a motherfucker for that.
Yeah, I don't know if I have an Usher song that gets me hyped up for, like a halftime. Like, I feel like, I will bump him. I will bump him. As Eric reset up. Oh, you changed.
Yeah, I did. You can't hear me.
Oh, you sound more.
Oh, you sound worse.
I do?
Yeah.
Do I sound? I don't know what I sound like.
You sound like you're in a tin.
Yeah.
Huh.
In a giant
while
silo.
we stall for time, Marcus,
Yes.
let's talk about The Undertaker potentially being on NXT.
Hold on.
Does that sound better?
Ooh. That sounds much better.
Yeah,
You're a little
sound
loud.
Smooth. You sound loud, smooth, and silky.
Yeah, you sound like you're gonna be on NXT Tuesday. That's how good.
No, you sound like you're gonna be at the Super Bowl.
I can neither confirm or deny what my whereabouts will be next week for NXT.
Take it nice
and slow.
Shantae say is OMG is a hype song. That is her. Oh my god, that is a.
Oh yeah, that is. I can see that.
Yeah, you know she hopped.
Okay, that's two.
That's
two. Thank you, Shantae.
Marcus, you
Who
have
apparently divorced you and she's no longer taking your name. Oh my god! And what is that picture? That's that.
Marcus, I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to tell you this right now. You're sitting here concerned about what songs Usher is going to play. Marcus, Coldplay did the freaking Super Bowl, Marcus. Besides of what other song the Coldplay got to make you happy for a Super Bowl? Yeah, that's all they got.
No, they got paradise, para.
Really? That's it. If you recall correctly, on the Coldplay Super Bowl show, I think that's when they brought up Bruno Mars and possibly Beyonce to save that show.
Yeah,
the Gallus Boys need to be with Drew McIntyre with his new I'm Turning Heel character.
Ooh.
Because they're all Scottish. Like they're all Scottish.
Yeah.
Drew,
you don't have to put all the Scots together, man. You don't have to put all the Scots together, but yeah.
You do. You can put Piper and Nikki Cross there too.
I'm glad we're adding Roddy Piper coming out with his bagpipe.
I'm talking about Piper Nevin, you fool.
Oh, no!
How dare you make me go, Roddy Piper? Let me bring out the ghost of Roddy Piper. For this.
The ghost of Roddy Piper. I'm so sorry, Piper Nevin. I'm just thinking, when you said Piper, I'm like, yeah, Roddy Piper is Scottish. He hasn't killed. You see how we can be confused right there, though. Hey, if Roddy Piper led that faction of Gallus and Drew McIntyre and Piper Nevin, that might be the greatest faction of all time. Just
it'd also be a farce, much like how Joaquin Wilde is in Legado del Fantasma. Fake Scottish man.
Yeah. Chelsea's there too now. But Chelsea's talking shit, and then they're like, oh, you want to have a match or whatever? And then sure. And then Chelsea was talking shit, and then you can see you read a man just we step in, god damn it, Piper, step in. And all of a sudden she goes, oh, and then walks up and was like, yeah, you got a problem with me. And I was like, Chelsea's really good at being like just a coward.
Yeah. Like, did you have any problems watching this? Because I know last week you decided to think Piper was actually Roddy Piper, the ghost of Roddy Piper.
Well, we were talking about God's grace, Manny. That's why.
Yeah, and Piper Nevin is a Scottish great.
On a level of a Piper, on a level of a Roddy Piper, when someone says Piper, you do not think of Piper Nevin. You go Roddy Piper, Pied Piper, R. Kelly, and then
I'm sorry, not R. Kelly.
Sorry, Manny. R. Kelly called himself the Pied Piper. Okay, I'm sorry he did that, but yes, I go him, and then maybe Piper Nevin.
Yeah, but where does Rodney the Piper go? Ala Santino.
Probably ahead of Piper Nevin.
This kid.
Duh, duh, duh.
This kid. First of all, it looks like he's never seen like Natty is his superhero. But then the girl in the background is like, "Oh my god, it's Natty!"
No, you know how he gets around her.
He's full on grab mode already.
Look at that.
And then the fact, and then he decides to grab the titty.
Yeah, he made the move like, I have to, it's my only chance. This is the one move. This is my one chance to grab Daddy's titty. Yes, I did. That guy in the back with the riddle shirt, why didn't I think of that? Or that's my boy, that's my son.
We've been talking about old artists for a while now, but a song comes to mind by Aaliyah. At first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again.
Oh,
I mean, the
man.
match wasn't good. This was the most interesting thing about that match.
I don't do this often, but maybe in my old age, Marcus, you may have been right about Swerve. It's something about him. I don't know what
Eric,
it is.
Eric, you can't keep doing this.
What?
And it is your old age, because every time Swerve comes on and does something good, you regurgitate this point.
Yeah.
Every time, you fucking goldfish.
Man,
Manny, the reason
memorize.
you know why
Manny.
he's doing this? Know why? It's so few times, bro, right? It's so unbelievable. It was so out the spectrum that I can be right about a wrestler's talent. That Eric is going like, I just can't fucking believe it.
No, it could be right. And Manny, when you do something that astounds me, I would also give you the same praise.
You give me no praise.
Manny, you know why? Because you want it. And I don't give people what they
I
want.
fucking deserve it.
I see? That's why you don't get it, Manny. That's why you don't get
I
it.
do everything on this channel.
You do.
Every day.
You do. And we appreciate everything that you do.
The only person that appreciates me is Jimmy.
But Manny, you won't be a Marcus and be like, no, we ain't doing that.
I never said that.
That's what you want.
No,
you want
I
that
never said that.
Felicio love,
And
like
when
that over the top.
And then when I do the best of, the first thing Marcus says to me the next day, that was a good best of, Manny. Thank you. You don't even acknowledge the best of.
You don't watch it.
You're a horrible person.
I am, Marcus. It's okay.
First of
Know
all,
why?
we're all equally horrible people.
Marcus,
I believe.
Marcus, because I'm El Jefe. I'm an awful person.
The advocate. Before we go to the next part, how do you feel about being gifted Ric Flair, Manny? If I was like, Manny, happy birthday, it's July, I gifted you Ric Flair.
Do you know what, Marcus?
Not a cameo. He shows up. Just like he did. It'd be me and Eric and Darby's Day.
This gift implies that I get to keep him.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I want a
One,
lot.
when he dies, you know how expensive his funeral is going to be? And how many people you got invite?
You know how many times he's been divorced? Am I paying some of his alimony and all that shit? I don't know.
I don't want to inherit that.
Yeah, I don't want to inherit Charlotte crying. I got to go out there and cry whenever she does anything.
Nah, Marcus, if I get Charlotte as a byproduct of this, I mean, taking pictures of her feet may save may get me more money to actually fund whatever Ric Flair nonsense we have to put up with.
I don't know if anybody has said that so openly. If I get Charlotte Flair, I'm taking pictures of her feet and I'm selling it. You just said that so casual. That's gonna save the channel. What a movie plot! What a movie plot! Oh, but
hey man, I'll be like, hey man, you want to see 15-time world champion feet right here? The lethal weapon, Charlotte Flair.
But I don't believe Sting got that in his package this week. He just got Ric Flair. And I would be extremely upset because if I'm Sting, when you tell me you're giving me a gift, it's not a man. I want a watch. I want a car. I'm talking about for lifetime career athletes. I want a plaque. Give me a plaque. I take a plaque. A statue. A Hall of Fame induction in AEW so I can be like a 3-time or something. I don't know. Name a title after me. You know. Retire my jersey.
What do you want a title?
I'm just saying these are things. I'm talking about, like how they name the MVP trophies in sports. Not like, stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna give me a gift. You're gonna give me a man who is in his 80s and he's gonna come out
to die.
Yeah, basically, and that's what Christian implied.
20 minutes later.
Because that's too much.
Because I'll start asking Tim Storm to come to work.
Tim Storm's younger. He's younger than them.
Now he looks like he was born in the 1880s.
Yeah, but he's still younger than Steamboat and Sting.
Tim Storm looks like when wrestlers used to pose like this.
How old are you? This old.
This old. Your photos come in black and white when you're Tim Storm.
Yeah, autographs.
If me and Marcus was like, we're gonna get you a gift, and we got you Ric Flair, how would you feel? Because Marcus asked me this question on Thursday.
First thing I would look at Tony, am I a bitch? What am I doing?
You're looking
Ric
at
Flair?
me and Manny at this point.
I'm looking at you. Am I a woman? What I'm gonna do with Ric Flair drip? I don't need this old ass man. Shit, you might as well. If you was gonna do, you might as well jug up Hollywood Hulk Hogan or something like that. Maybe Lex Luger. Ric Flair was a thorn to my side for my entire career at WCW. Why are you bringing this old man out here? Like, why? Like,
and the TNA.
It would have been better if he would have gave him an encrusted bat or something like that. I was like, you kind of just paid for Ric Flair.
So, what gift did you think? If you're Sting, Eric, you're out there in your face paint, you have your little boy Darby with you and his broken arm. What gift would you have wanted from Tony Khan if he told you in a week in advance, oh, I got a gift for you? What gift was you expecting at Sting?
Sit out the Wolfpack. I think Kane is right. Give me a crew that you hung out with.
Well, you can't really give him the Wolfpack because Scott's not around. It'd be just Kevin.
I don't think anybody should ever receive Ric Flair as a gift because
what would you want though?
But Marcus, because Ric Flair as a gift is a liability.
I don't care about Ric Flair no more. What do you want as a gift from Tony Khan if you were Sting?
And to be the first inductee into the AEW Hall of Fame, I guess, because that's what Impact gave him that one time.
He wasn't the first inductee,
but he was inducted. Like, you gotta do something better than that. But Christian came out and said, "I wish he was dead, Ric Flair." I don't understand what that was about, but
he didn't wish him was dead. He said, and I quote, "If God was real, Ric Flair would have been dead 20 years ago." He also said, "Sting, you didn't get a real gift."
Yeah, he did.
You got a suit, you got some gold chains, and a black liver.
Yeah.
Can I tell you? I think that was the stamp of approval of Christian being the best heel of the game when he ran down Ric Flair. Because everything. The sad part is I agree with him on every single part of this. Hikaru Shida is teaming with somebody to face with Nyla Rose against somebody. And you know what that requires, Manny? You know what that requires.
You can't just spring it up on me.
Yeah, it has to. No, you should see it coming. You know it's coming. And the build, I'm really upset we had no promo or build for this match. Because why, Manny?
You don't ever need, Marcus, you don't ever need it. It's the fight that will go on forever. It is God versus the devil. It is I don't know, cats versus dogs. But Shida versus Nyla Rose. All you need to do, Marcus, I believe they just look at them. They look at each other in the corridor. They just take one glance at each other, and then she goes, "Sheeta, I'm coming to get you."
It's never gonna change. Sheeta. No, epic match on either Friday or Wednesday or Saturday. I don't know which one.
I feel like we're doing AEW a disservice. I feel like anytime Shida and Nyla Rose are fighting, we have to be in attendance and we need to start a fight forever chant.
Because what? This is again, like they said, 4 years in. It's been going on through pandemic and not, through Thunder Rosa era to CM Punk's run, through all of this, through the Cody days. We make sure we get Sheeta Nyla Rose all the time.
I'm pretty sure it happened even during the Serena Deebs and the Sheeta.
Yeah, I'm sure it happened in between there. I'm sure they tagged up.
I'm getting note from a producer, Marcus. Been told to move on. Okay, Jade, we'll move on.
So cheesy.
Yeah, you loved it, really.
I thought she was going TikTok, Manny. TikTok.
Nah, she ain't carrying cross.
Who apparently has lost track of time and is not telling us what time it is anymore.
But then, Marcus, during the interval, which I love, the fact that they have intervals.
Intervals? Like, is this like intermittent? What
Yeah, like an intermission.
Okay.
Once again.
Oh, look at him. Look at you proposing in that one. I don't even know what you're holding.
That's
it looks
a brownie.
You're proposing.
That's a brownie. How would I propose with food?
You can't see the brownie. It just looks dark. It looks like you're popping open a ring. And she said yes.
No, it looks like I'm a member of the Judgment Day.
JD McBrownie. She's such a nice person. Tell her to mail me one of those brownies. I'm sure it would travel very well.
That brownie was fucking delicious. Like, I'm starving.
I can just see her, how if you would go to like your grandmother's house and she's making, oh honey, you look like you haven't eaten in weeks. Here, I've got brownies and soup.
Oh, and I did tell you a story that involves cocaine and death.
Yes.
So we're at the end of the show. We talk about generally nonsense towards the end of the show. I don't know how this conversation came up over the weekend, but we were talking about burial plots and whether when I die, whether I want to be cremated or put in the ground.
Yeah.
I said cremate me, but then I said in my will, the only way you get anything, you have to snort me. So I'm telling you now, Marcus, as my co-host and a really good friend, to get some of, let's just say we stock market the hell out of this, and to obtain the remaining 33% of my side of this, to get it, you'd have to snort my ashes. Would you do it?
No, I'm not snorting ashes, Manny. I'm good not having your third, okay? And I'm sure if I was with your lawyer and be like, do I really got to do this? It says really. Like, I'm not snorting your ashes, Manny.
What if then what? So I said this story to someone at work and they said, what are you going to you're going to put it with glitter in it too? I was like, what? Because I'm a fancy man? And maybe lace it with some cocaine and all these other drugs. You'd have the best trip of your life.
Of shit.
Best
smoking like crack. I want to be smoking like crack. I want you shivering after you smoke me. Remember in the good times and bad times. And then you realize it's 30 years later and you've been smoking Manny for 30 years. It just don't hit me the way that Manny shit did. I'm addicted to cremated bodies. No. I can't see myself go down that road. Although in the multiverse of madness, crackhead Marcus probably does exist, and I will be very judgmental of him. There's got to be a drug addict Spider-Man. I know they did the Spider-Verse, but there should be a drug addict Spider-Man.
Whoa,
It's like, oh shit.
The punk Spider-Man clearly does drugs. He has to. He's too cool.
Yeah, I feel like he shoots heroin, Manny. I'll be honest.
He has to shoot heroin.
I feel like that's the end of that Spider-Man. He's just like, oh damn. You just find him with a needle in his arm, and you go, what the fuck? The Goblin even goes, what the fuck? You were my arch nemesis. I didn't realize you had it this bad. It's really bad when your arch nemesis is checking you into a rehab center. Like, we need to get the help this man needs. Okay, Butcher. Doc Ock is Peter.
Could you imagine ever being in a state where you're a superhero and your villain, your nemesis, is actually feeling bad for you?
Yeah, like, oh god, he don't have it together at all. Man, get your life, man. Get your life.
I'm like, not like this. I don't want to win like this.
Yeah, I've already won. You smell like urine, man. You smell like urine. Shit. You haven't bathed. I thought I'd find your hideout. Like, imagine going to the Batcave and Batman just and the Joker walks in and was like, let's just let him be. Let's just let him be.
Do you mean that the Joker has a moment of clarity into like
when he just goes, damn, I drove this man to crack, to meth, or whatever the hell he's in. Like, damn.
It'd be like a more real world one would be like when Bane broke the Batman's back, and then Bruce Wayne got addicted to painkillers.
God damn,
Alfred.
I would love to keep seeing Bruce Wayne on the news of going to jail and Batman's missing. Like, Bruce Wayne arrested for another DUI, drives up under the influence again. Basically, Kurt Angle. Like, like, y'all arrested like 6 times. Bruce, get it together.
Okay. What if I stole the podcast sweater and then wrote it into my will? I wrote it into my will that you could only have it back if you snort the ashes of the Lord.
Nah, I get the sweater. I get the sweater. I'm not that attached to this sweater. Unless we become super big and the sweater's worth millions. It's the original sweater. Maybe. But nah. This sweater. This is a $10 sweater. Maybe I don't know, from Ross. And not even the big Ross man. I'm talking about Ross.
Yeah. The big Ross man's still missing.
Still on assignment. We'll come back one day. The big Ross man will return. Just like Shang-Chi and the Black Panther.
He's like Boa.
Is he still in the company?
Yes.
It's official. I will have on the next watch along. I'll probably have an eye. God damn it, that's too quick. Hoping I got to the next paycheck, damn it.
I'm struggling till Friday, so
struggle is real.
And it's Prime Day for the next 2 days. I'm looking at shit like I can't afford that.
You don't have to give in to Prime Day. You know what I do on Prime Day, Manny? I don't go on Amazon. I don't need this. I don't need your new air fryer. I don't need this. I don't need a new the modern irons or whatever what we doing these days. I don't need a new set of knives.
Yeah, you always need a new set of knives for our other channel. For our other channel, Cocaine with Knives.
Imagine what we could do with this knife. Oh yes, you can fit. Look at this. You see the balance? Ooh, wow. You see the little
Look,
wings on the
look
side.
at this. Look at this
okay?
equilibrium. Look at this equilibrium.
You know how you get shaky on cocaine? This is non-shaky knives.
We'd be incredible salesmen.
Yeah, I would sell the hell out of cocaine on knives.
Vic Joseph asked Mello, did he attack Trick Williams last week? Mello's just like, what is this, an interrogation?
Mello's guilty. He's so guilty, Manny. He's so guilty. And she was like, he's like, all right, that was it on Trick. And then he's like, I'm gonna ask some more Trick. And then Mello brings up Trick, and Vic is like, you said you weren't gonna bring it up, but since you gonna bring it up again.
I knew, we already know he's guilty. But if you didn't know he was guilty, he's guilty from this statement. Mello says taking his best friend for a championship, taking out his best friend for a championship is crazy. Notice he didn't deny taking her. It's crazy, but I just like I will still do it. It's like when a guy tells a girl the last thing I want to do is hurt you. Like, women that may watch this show, don't be fooled by this. It's still on the list. It's just the last thing he will do.
I was tricked. He's very good at hitting women and wordplay and breaking hearts. He's very good. That's why I'm with him. But with this whole thing, this investigation or whatever, I think Mello doesn't need to be on TV without his lawyer. One, my favorite part of this, I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. It's right before the Braun Breaker segment of him. Mello tells Vic, I'm a busy man. I got stuff to do. I ain't got time for this. Only to be seen in the back doing nothing, watching TV. Watching an Ilya Dragunov interview. It's nothing. He could have watched that anytime. He wasn't busy. He's a liar.
I mean, his other thing when he was asked if Trick was in the Fatal 4-Way, would he still be the number one contender? He says, absolutely, because when push comes to shove, you got to do what you got to do. But this one's for you. Justice for Trick.
Justice for Trick.
Let's wrap this show up. I've been Lord Manny Hayes.
And
he's been...
Hold on. I got effects too. Huh? I got effects too. Watch this. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
powers.
Can you go, whoa?
No, I didn't realize I was dealing with an all-powerful genie. God damn it.
The most powerful Filipino ever.
No, Manny, you still failed. Your power is still failure to Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, but he been cancelled. He don't like gay people. He don't like homosexuals. So he don't count as a human being anymore. I am the most powerful Filipino around.
Well, the Filipino champ is here. Not only has he captured all the belts in South America for being on the ropes, he has now captured his native country of the Philippines. King of the
Philippines. So make sure you tune in this Saturday, whether we do a Sharpshooters Wrestling podcast or not. But we're definitely here for the Fast Lane Watch Along. So peace.
Yeah. He's stolen my balloons. He has my balloons.
I can't even peace out now because they'll set off the balloons. Bye, guys.
Close up.